So one of the super chats asked about dating apps and if they're worth it. Now, this is the kind of question I used to get years ago. So a smile is coming to my face, a smile of nostalgia. Because when I was much younger, when I started out on the internet probably 9 years ago, I spoke a lot about dating. I was newly a millionaire. I was running around trying to sleep with a bunch of beautiful women. I was in my 20s. I was a lot more immature. I was a lot younger. And sometimes the things that I say come back to haunt me because I'm a 35-year-old man now. I'm a father. I'm smarter. I'm far more mature and, and emotionally intelligent than I've ever been. So sometimes when I see 26-year-old Tristane in a video being like, yeah, I sleep with loads of girls. I sleep with, I don't know, bragging about how many women he gets. I just think, bro, come on. I'm not as cool as I thought I was at the time, but I was 26, give me a break. So this is very much the type of question I used to get when I spoke about dating. And I've actually been off dating apps for many years now. I don't use dating apps. I would imagine I'm banned from them. I would imagine. I don't really know. Certainly banned from Instagram. But are dating apps worth it? I'm going to touch on this a tiny bit because it's just a very interesting question. And there's lots of young men out there who are using these programs. And I'd like to give advice, I guess, to everybody, men and women who use dating apps. I would say that dating apps are fine depending on how you're living. If you're a young man, you're concentrating on your business, you're trying to get your money right, you're working maybe inside the real world with the professors, trying to build up a company, trying to build up your skill set, dating apps are fine for meeting people. I think that you don't have to have so many great expectations when interacting with the other sex. I feel like people download dating apps because they're looking for results. But, sleeping with someone isn't the result that you think it is. You can go out and have a nice dinner with somebody, have a nice coffee with somebody. Nothing comes of it. Fine. You don't have to end up in bed with this person. But you've spent your evening in a entertaining and interesting manner. So dating apps are perfectly fine for playing the field and meeting people. But what I would say is I don't feel the best of the best people are on dating apps. I feel like if you're a woman and you want a good, God-fearing man who's a billionaire and is 6'4", he probably isn't on dating apps because it doesn't need to be. And I feel like if you're a man and you want a very traditionally minded, sweet 21-year-old woman, maybe from a good Muslim or Christian family, she won't be on dating apps either. So they're more for normies. And if you just want to hang out with some normies in your spare time, feel free to download dating apps and mess around with them as much as you like. I don't think, unless you are a normie, that you're going to find marriage material on dating apps. If you find yourself on dating apps and you think the people there are absolutely great and wonderful and you're having loads of success, maybe that's a sign that you are just a normie yourself because these people are at your level. I've fucked around on dating apps. I've met people from dating apps. With a few exceptions, of course. I've met some wonderful people. But generally, the top of the top people, the creme de la creme, don't spend their time messing around on fucking Bumble. Like, that's not what they do. And while I'm actually on the topic,